Hey guys, Regional Marketing Director Hadi Atu Dumboya. I wanted to make a quick video just to help you guys be able to follow up with all the different prospects that you're going to have on these Zoom webinars. Follow up is one of the most important things, and I think it's very easy for us to forget how to do it, or even just to think we don't need to do it. And so when you're inviting your prospects on there, you know that they've watched the presentation. The most important thing is that you give them some form of communication. And so let's just do a couple of different situations. Number one, let's say that you had one guest that was on the webinar. And so this is what I would do. If I knew I was getting a guest that was on, I would make sure that I had already texted maybe 3 or 4 different people on my upline and ask them if they were going to be available after the webinar to do a 3-way close. And so as you do that, hopefully somebody reaches back out to you. Let's say one of them do reach back out to you as soon as it's over. You have to call your prospect. And as you call your prospect, I want you to say, hey, do you see exactly why I'm so excited? And, for me, I don't care what you say, yes, no, maybe so. But I let them know that, before you say anything else, what I did was I took the liberty of getting somebody else to share their experience with you, because I know that facts tell but stories sell. And so what I did was I got my friend Akil, who has traveled the world very extensively. He's blessed a lot of people with this concept. I just wanted him to quickly share his experience, and then we can collect a decision from you. Is that cool? And then I would let Akil go ahead and share his experience. And then, the most important thing at the end of that is that you just get a simple yes or no. So is this something that you see yourself doing today? It could be an easy yes or a simple no. Either way, you're okay, but you need to do something to make sure that you're following up and getting back with your friends. Now, if they say, I don't know, I would just let them know, listen, throughout the day, we have multiple of these that are available that you can get on. I suggest that you go ahead and watch maybe 1, maybe 2 more. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to just give you a call and you just give me like a simple yes or a simple no. Is that cool? Done. So that is simple. You can do that. Let's say you put, 4 or 5 different people on a webinar. Obviously, you can't do that. You can't get back to them like as quickly as you wanted to. However, what you could do is you could use the sizzle line. And I'll make sure to post the sizzle line right with this video so you're able to see it. But with the sizzle line, it has multiple stories that are on there. And what I would do is I would start calling people one by one. I would let that 7 minutes go by that they could have watched the sizzle line video. And then I would call them one by one and do the exact same thing. Now, I understand if there's not enough time that's allotted, what you could do is, if you're getting on the next webinar, you can call the ones that you can, and then the ones that you can't, send them a quick message and say, listen, I'm going to give you a call as soon as this webinar is over. I actually have another friend that's watching this one right now. See, what I've learned with World Ventures and with pretty much everything in life is that people operate on the fear of loss, not on the expectation of gain. And so the thought that you are already lining somebody else up, in the presentation, it shows timing and placement. And so they're going to be nervous about that. And so, we want to just get that done as quickly as possible. So let's do this again. As soon as somebody's done watching, give them a call. Let them know how crazy excited you are. You're jacked up, nuts, crazy. This is awesome. Let them speak to one of your upline. If your upline is not available, it's your job to go ahead and share your experience as well as your why. As you do that, you collect a decision. Collecting a decision is what we're looking for. What's awesome about this full day of Blitz is that there's multiple other presentations they could watch. They might really, really like Keith Willis and think that he's a good example, but then when they see Mamba, they're like, oh, I'm in. See, I know that repetition will allow them to understand how this can fit into their lifestyle, and somebody's story might push them over the edge. And so again, we want to collect some decisions. You want to be able to let people understand that you're serious about building this and you're serious about changing others' lives. And so, again, make sure that you're giving people a call. Make sure you're sending out the sizzle line so they're able to have that. And, outside of sending out the sizzle line, I would, if I had multiple people on, which I did last week, I had multiple people get on at one time. I just created a simple text message that said, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to make sure to follow up with you today. I just have a lot of other people that are watching that I'm going to be following up with. Understand, when I call you back, all I want you to know, or all I want you to do is let me know if this is something that you can see yourself doing today. That's it. So you can send that exact same text out so that everybody has it. So guys, let's get to inviting. Let's change some lives this week. I'm very excited about this day of Blitz. We have a power-packed lineup, and I look forward to letting you guys see exactly how this can This can change your perspective on how simple this process is, but also allow you to start your new year out the right way. So love you lots. Talk to you guys soon.